We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all the subscribers, welcome back. I'll ask for returns for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with Prog, and we're going to talk about the top 2 penny stocks to keep on your radar. So we're going to talk about Prog and we're going to talk about Sens, Sensionic Holdings Inc. Both of these stocks have been pretty explosive the last several days. They're both short squeeze candidates and they have catalysts coming up that you definitely want to be aware of. We're going to break it all down in today's video. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if that's something that interests you and you want to get in on early with us, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we're going to jump right into it here with Sens and Prog stock. So the home runs of the day were spectacular and beyond expectations, and if you want to get on early with us every single morning, we strive for opportunities like these. Check out the link down below in the description to the Discord, and by joining you'll become part of a growing community of investors all looking to learn and grow together. So these are the stocks I mentioned this morning. Every single one of them gave us 5 to 10%, 10 to 20%, but 2 of them turned out to be a home run, and they were spectacular and beyond expectations. So EFOI, I caught it early on in the pre-market around the 3s. It started to run up and gave nearly a 20 to 30% move, pulled back, and towards the bell took off again, giving a highest point of 35% plus from when we mentioned it all the way to the peak. And our second home run was spectacular. This is a stock that we caught in the 4s on the 6th just 2 days ago, nearly went up 200%. Today we caught it in the 11s. You could see that bull indicator popping up here from Ultimate 42 Vision, the upgrade that is coming soon. 42 Vision 2.0 showing pure strength, and 42 Vision showing strength as well. And it gave a highest point of 120% plus, guys, in a matter of just minutes to hours. So if you want to get on early with us and know about these stocks before they take off, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord, and we look forward to having you join us. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with Prog, and Prog continues to fight to hold up, right? And we can see here that weakness of 42 Vision 2.0 on the 30-minute pulling downwards. We can see some of that strength holding up, trying to reverse here. And you could see also that it dropped down to about 256, held itself up, and went back towards 280s, and we need to see this break through 304. I think that's a significant resistance level, $3, 304, to break out towards 320s and all the way up here towards the 365 mark, okay? This is what I've been talking about for the last several days. Now, if you watch my videos, I was talking about how on 42 Vision this was looking like an opportunity, because usually what comes after every single time this extreme weakness pops up, there is a reversal that follows. Some are weaker than others, some are stronger than others, right? We've seen it happen time after time in the history of the chart. And I've stated to you guys how powerful this is to be aware of this clarity in the charts that 42 Vision brings, and also the shift from red to green with 42 Vision 2.0. You could see it right there. It went upwards, and here it's trying to hold up, and we need to see this reverse. We need to see this continue, and we're going to look at it on the 4-hour as well, how things are moving. By the way, you guys can gain access to 42 Vision indicator as well. The link is down below in the description. By joining the 42 Vision tier level, you can gain access to the daily watch list, weekly watch list, and a community of investors all striving to learn and grow together, as well as the premium indicators 42 Vision, 42 Vision 2.0, and Ultimate 42 Vision, the upgrade that's coming soon, which sends out the bull and bear indicators within specific levels of the charts to remove the guessing and the stressing, as I say it, to be able to focus in on what really matters and what's going on behind the scenes within the movements and volatility of the markets, to be able to maximize on all opportunities no matter what is going on within the charts, guys. Now, here we have a bull indicator that got sent out. It got negated by a bear indicator really quickly, and we were watching this carefully, and a bull indicator has popped up today, and right now things are slightly pulling back here for PROG. We need to see if it can hold up, but it is showing strength on 42 vision 2.0, trying to bring itself up, 42 vision, and now a bull indicator. But let's go ahead and look at what the 4 hour showing and the 1 day, and let's go over to the short interest data, the days to cover, and the short shares available as well. So when we go over to the 4 hour, you could see here that this has received a bull indicator. Now, one thing that's very interesting is I had stated on the 6th, this is a very interesting position because usually this starts to reverse and we want to see this continue. We got the bull indicator, it went upwards, and slightly it is pulling back right now. But even in that pullback, it is curvaturing back up, almost like setting up for the next bull run and looking like a healthy pullback for now, right? And creating that staircase effect as we see it. Now, this is how powerful this bull indicator can be, because even though this has pulled back, we have not seen a bear indicator pop up, and a specific level was met here. Just like this bear indicator, a specific level was met here. Even though it went up, it continued to stay in that bearish pattern, and that can possibly be the story for this bull indicator as well. Going upwards, slightly pulling back, and setting up for the next bull run. And another thing as well, if I remove 42 vision, you could see here 42 vision 2.0 in a very pivotal moment, because what comes after this, if it does reverse, is the fact that we're going to see strength and green bars shift into this and remove the red and go into green and continue that trajectory from this bull indicator, as well as 42 vision, continuing that strength upwards and bouncing from the support here of the 250s to go higher back into the 3s, 320s, 360s, and we'll have to continue to look at other resistance levels based off the movement within the chart. So this is looking pretty strong based off the 4 hour and the 30 minute. Let's go ahead and look here at the 1 day, and then we're going to look at the short interest data. So we are under a bear indicator. Okay, this is super important. It has been going into weakness for some time. It bounced back, but this right here is not looking that strong. So we would want this to actually shift back up away from this, level off this red bars that are popping up, and try to reverse them as well, just like the 4 hour, to see some strength like we saw previously in the charts, and stay away from the trajectory of a slight pullback that can possibly happen even worse if it continues to go from here back down to here. Okay, so on the 1 day, it is looking kind of bearish. It is under a bearish indicator, and 42 vision 2.0 is shifting, right? So we want this to kind of level off and bring itself back up with the 30 minute and the 4 hour, if they can pull it up with it, because right now the 30 minute and the 4 hour are showing strength and pushing upwards. Look at that. This was actually looking like a pullback, but 42 vision 2.0 is a great way to see if there's still some strength. It's pushing up, and we're under a bull indicator. Okay, we're not under a bear indicator, we are under a bull indicator, and if volume and momentum continues, this could reach newer highs and continue to break through new resistance levels and possibly form a catalyst of a short squeeze. And we're going to look at that information and data together to confirm what is going on in the charts. So when we come over here, you could see that some covering did happen. It's been going a little bit lower, not as much, but it's closer to 16%. It was 16% and some change. The days to cover went up a little bit to 0.46, and the short volume ratio per day went up a little bit, right? If we go ahead and go down here, you could see it went from 52 to 54. And I'm going to share with you guys why the days to cover is such an important number. I've stated it before, and it can actually reflect in the charts. Now, this was around 450,000, 500,000 short shares available. Now it's at 1.3 million. The last update 16 minutes ago, showing that covering is happening as we see it from 18% down to 16%. And here we are seeing it jump up, pull downwards, and jump up again, because covering is in the works. So bears are getting trapped, and if the bulls continue to put pressure and momentum and volume into this and push it up higher, more bears and shorts can get trapped at these higher levels, and they're going to continue to have to cover. But what's interesting is the same ones that covered on the way up and even on the way up here are the ones that seem to be re-shorting the stock, because the short share volume per day still seems pretty high even though covering is happening, and we're seeing it kind of stagnate the stock's price. Because if this many shorts were covering, yeah, it could pull back a little bit, but it would have shot right back up. They themselves are the ones covering and re-shorting it and putting pressure and tricking the eyes of investors and their minds through this. Okay, right now we're in a staircase effect. If this can continue, we could reach newer highs, and the best way to be able to see these things is knowing the data, focusing in on 42 vision and what the charts are showing through the clarity it brings. So if you want to see clarity in not just this opportunity, but any chart you are looking at and preparing yourself for an opportunity, check out the link down below. You'll gain access to the daily watch list and home runs we look for every single day, the weekly watch list, and a community of like-minded investors all looking to strive and learn together and grow together. Plus the premium indicators that are all the 42 vision indicators together. Ultimate 42 vision, the bull and bear indicator, is the upgrade coming soon, but 42 vision and 42 vision 2.0 have been released, and every single investor is using it within the community to maximize on opportunities, and you can as well. We look forward to having you join us, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money. Here we are with Sensionic Holdings Inc., SCNS stock, and it continues to push higher, right? As we stated earlier in the video, this was a pivotal moment, and usually once the white with red borders pops up, there tends to be a reversal point, and on the 30-minute, if it rolls over to the 4-hour, which we looked at as well, you could see that there's true strength here, and 42 vision has been going with a lot of strength to the upside. Why is this happening? We're going to break it down in today's video. And by the way, you can gain access to 42 vision, 42 vision 2.0, and ultimate 42 vision is the upgrade coming soon, which is the bull and bear indicators. And the link is down below in the description to 42 vision indicator. And by joining the 42 vision tier level, you will gain access to the daily watch list, weekly watch list, and a community of investors all looking to learn and grow together, and the premium 42 vision indicators to receive clarity within the volatility of the markets, to be able to maximize on opportunities no matter what is going on within the charts with confidence, and remove the guessing. So as we see here, there has been a reversal forming, and we got that bull indicator here on the 30-minute since the 6th. You can also see here how 42 vision 2.0 transitioned from red into green. It has been pure strength, and 42 vision has also been showing strength to the upside as well. So it's super important to realize that this continues this staircase effect. It is breaking through resistance levels, and right now it's at a pivotal moment where either this is going to continue if it brings the 4-hour up with it, and also breaks through specific levels, which we're going to discuss. And we're going to look at what the data is showing when it comes to short interest, days to cover, and also how the shorts are reacting to this move, right? So the 4-hour here, you could see it as well. It has been in a reversal. This was far from looking this strong, and it was way down here when we started talking about it, how it was in a very exciting point if it started to reverse. This was looking kind of small and weak. We saw yesterday things continue, and we got that bull indicator, and that shift is what we were looking for. I stated this yesterday. I'm telling you guys, this is pretty powerful to bring clarity into the charts to maximize on opportunities, and we were looking for it to go from red to green. It has slightly started. Now we need to see if it can continue, and this bull indicator is holding up pretty nicely, and the strength is continuing here on 42 vision. The next part after dark green is green, so we'll know how much more strength this probably has if it continues the transition and the direction of the trend that it is going in so far with the 30-minute and 4-hour. Now, the 1 day was the one that was looking a little bit weaker. We don't have a bull indicator just yet, but it seems to be forming the beginning of a reversal because it's transitioned from white with red borders to red with green borders. The next part is dark green, as you see right here, and then going into green. So we have two parts of the transition missing if this continues. Now, we still are under a bear indicator since way up here in the 360s, and also 42 vision 2.0 in the background. You could see transition from green to red, it has been going downwards, but if you look at this chart, it is fighting to get back up as the arrow is going, and if it continues, this could possibly level off and go up with it and get pulled up with the 30-minute, with the 4-hour, and start to look strong on the 1 day. Specifically on the 1 day, I'm going to be looking for a bull indicator to pop up anywhere around here, or as this continues to show strength. If it does not pop up, this might hold up to be true, and we might still be in a bearish situation, and this could all turn up into a bull trap. Okay, so you definitely want to be aware of that. I'm going to be looking for that confirmation of a bull indicator on the 1 day. So far on the 4-hour, that's pretty strong. That is a significant specific level that has been met, and this is showing true strength as of right now, and the 30-minute as well. So this is looking pretty strong. Let's look at the short interest data, the days to cover, and how the shorts could get trapped to turn this beyond just an FDA approval squeeze and a catalyst of a short squeeze. So here we are with the short interest ratio, and that is the days to cover of 7.19. This is pretty high. The short interest float is still showing 24%, but the dark pool short volume ratio is 32% per day right now. Okay, so when we look at the history, it was in the 50s, it went to the 40s, to the 60s, 40s, and now in the 30s. So there are less shorts actually actively trying to short this stock, and also the short share availability has gone up and down the last several days, but it's nowhere near zero. So there's still some available. This is the last update in the last 24 minutes. Now, what can create an explosive upside is this amount of short interest of shorts getting caught up in the potential of having to cover, creating a huge squeeze, because the days to cover does not give the flexibility to the shorts that if they cover, they can reshort it. Okay, this days to cover is so high that once they cover, they have to transition from bears and shorts into bulls, and it can drive up the price really fast, like we've seen in the last 2 days. So if the bulls continue to trap more shorts, the shorts are going to continue to push this up higher, and if the bulls don't shake themselves out and take profits too quickly, this could continue to break out to newer highs. We need to break through the highest point here of 321, which is a significant resistance level that got rejected. You could see it there. If it can't break through that, it could lose momentum really fast and make the short start to gain momentum again, or try to reshort it at these levels. But if it breaks through it, the next level's up here, 340s, 350s, and then all the way back up here in the 420s and 380s. Okay, these are some very specific levels based off the history of the chart that the bulls need to break through and continue to push up higher. Now, if you want to receive clarity in the charts like no other, to be able to maximize on opportunities through the volatility of the markets, check out the link down below in the description down below to 42 Vision Indicator, and by joining, you'll gain access to the daily watch list, weekly watch list, and the premium indicators to receive the clarity you deserve to maximize on opportunities and become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together and maximize as well on all opportunities, no matter what volatility is thrown at us within the markets. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.